And hello and welcome to the Ales Dandy Please stream. I'm your host, Ales Dandy, also known as the Excellence of an Execution, the No Throne Cicerone. And welcome back to the stream, folks. Happy Friday, one and all. Of course, this is our second stream, being the Ales Dandy, and we're liking it. I think it's good. I think we're gonna keep it for at least the next 3 years. Yeah, happy Friday, one and all. Thank you so much once again for being here and taking just a moment of your time for being here. I did want to go ahead and give a shout out to a couple of folks. We did have Dragoon Knight come in relatively earlier, and actually because you didn't comment, I don't have you as active chatter, so I'm gonna do this the manual way. Dragoon Knight, of course. Well, let's see if that works. Gosh darn it. How about this one? Is it? It's not SO, is it? I refuse to let it go, Dragoon. There they go. So Dragoon Knight, of course, is a fellow streamer. Does a lot of YouTube content. Mostly focuses on Final Fantasies and JRPGs. I kindly suggest you give them a follow. Very cool person. And of course, Thea, thank you so much for lurking through your work. Here's hoping that I can keep you entertained during the final hours of your Friday. Thank you once again for being here. So yeah, it is Friday, and today we are actually playing something that we haven't played in a while. It's been, I want to say maybe even a couple of months since we played Elden Ring. So pretty happy to be back on it. I have no idea what I was doing when I was last playing. Maybe trying to defeat what's his name, Godefroy. So we might give that a couple more attempts. I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna beat him, but I thought it was kind of fun. Other than that, yeah, I don't really have too many great ideas as to what we're going to do in the game, so we'll have to find out. Before we actually do that, of course, let's go ahead and actually talk about what's on tap today. And today, we have something that suits the mood of Elden Ring. This is a dedicated amber ale from our friends at Devil's Canyon Brewery. As you can see, it's the artwork. I think it's supposed to be like Death Valley. I don't know what Death Valley, California looks like, but I'm sure that there's a skull and a bone somewhere there. And as you can see, there's a raven holding what seems to be a rose. I really like the hand-drawn style here. Quite a nice can under very bluish skies. So what exactly is an amber ale? Well, an amber ale is basically what you would generally conventionally call a red ale. Red ales fall somewhere between pale ales and porters, and it's a very interesting mixture in that you're trying to retain the dynamicity, here I am at a loss for words. You're trying to retain some of that refreshing quality and thin body from pale ale, some of that hoppy character, and trying to combine with some of the sweeter notes from the darker ales, flavors like caramel and dried fruits. So it's kind of like this melange, this very nice concoction that tries to bring both things together to make its own very unique flavor. I very much enjoy them. I want to say some of my favorite beginner beers that I tried out back in North Carolina were red ales. Of note, I specifically remember Red Oak, one of my favorites. I wish I would have traveled to that brewery when I was still living there, but I did not get the chance to do so. So yeah, red ales, kind of like a happy medium between the pale ales and the darker malts. But that is my thoughts on the matter. Let's actually go ahead and see what Untapped has to say on this particular beer by going over to this side. Okay, and dedicated amber ale by Devil's Canyon Brewing Company. 5.4% alcohol by volume. Another Devil's Canyon classic brew. Dedicated amber ale stood the test of time over the last 20 years because it is solid, delicious amber, near and dear to our hearts. Caramel, malt, and cascade hops are perfectly balanced in this beer. Dedicated amber is the cool jam band beer. See, I've never been cool, so I don't actually know what that is an allusion to. If this beer were an iconic rock band, you'd want to follow it around the country. This amber ale begs the question, are you dedicated? I don't know, but do you ever dance with the devil under the pale moonlight? That's my question to you. Let's go back over here and actually sample this thing. But yeah, once again, happy Friday, one and all. Let's turn on the ales cam while we're trying to open this thing. Beautiful. Over here. As you can see that can artwork right there. I have no nails. I have no nails and I must scream. This morning was a bit of a struggle. I had a haircut scheduled, and every single time I have something to do on a Friday morning, it just throws off my standard routine, and it's like I'm trying to squeeze it in, and it shakes up everything. There's a couple of chores that get dropped, chores that will have to inherently fall to next week, but all is well as long as I'm here, as long as we're here. Let's go back over here, turn off the ales cam. Okay, so as you can see, you've got this like amber copper-like color to it. It is actually relatively transparent. You can very clearly see through this beer. You've got some fizzies rising to the top, a very thin bubble layer, and then in terms of a nose, you got some good roast, you got some good malt, a light hint of caramel, maybe even toffee. I do love my toffee around here. Maybe like a tea-like bitterness, nothing particularly strong like a pale ale. Yeah, definitely. When I talk about pale ales, I generally talk about like things like French bread. Those are the flavors that kind of come to mind. When I think of a red ale, I'm thinking more of like a wheat bread, like a whole wheat bread. It's a little bit sweet, but you definitely have those bready notes. Famine Ale, dear viewer. Thank you so much for being here. So very rich. You've definitely got some good sweeter notes. A little bit like jam, a little bit like honey. It's almost like a honey wheat bread. It's very delightful. You do have a bit of bitterness towards the end. Nothing particularly strong, of course, but certainly enough to call itself present. In terms of body composition, quite light actually. I want to say maybe like a 1.5 out of 5 in terms of body composition. Very much the body of a pale ale. Some honey at the tip as well. And yeah, just smooth. Maybe a little bit of raising near the end. So quite delectable. I very much enjoy this one. Dedicated amber ale. We haven't had it enough. We haven't had enough red ales in this stream. So maybe we need to fix that. Ales. It is a new era. We need to start drinking more red ales. But yeah, like I suggested earlier, we are playing Elden Ring today, or as I like to call it, Aleden Ring. Before we do that, I will remind you, I will not let this go until I remind you. We have a question of the night. Question of the night: what is your favorite type of cake? Excuse me. My favorite type of cake, if you haven't heard already, is carrot cake. I love carrot cake. It's made of carrots. It has some spice notes to it, cinnamon, maybe pumpkin spice. I don't know, it's just got a really good bite. I like the texture, I like the color. I see it, I see the frosting. I can't have enough of it. I had some, one of the layers in my wedding cake was carrot cake. That is how much I love it. The other 2 layers I forget because my wife chose them for me. So yeah, let me know. Excuse me, got a cough here. Okay, but as we were, let's go ahead and get started with Elden Ring. And we gotta get this going. And just a second here, folks. I'm gonna go off camera for just a minute. And why isn't it starting? Please start, game. Summoning the start of the game. I hope that this incantation works, Spectrum. Thank you so much for popping by. I hope you are doing well today. Happy Friday to you. Sorry, I turned off my camera because I cannot be on camera without goggles. It's anathema. It's against the rules. I didn't write the rules. I just follow them. There I am. Okay. But yes, starting here with Elden Ring. I can't hear a thing. Why is that? Our desktop audio is off. Try this again. Ba-bum-bum-ba. Wow. Audio issues. Devices default. Is it just not playing anything? I doubt that. Oh, wait a second. I think I know what the issue. I got this. There it goes. I was just being a goofball today. But yeah, one thing that I almost forgot to do, and that's because I'm a silly boy that way. Anybody who's watching right now, past, present, or future, those time travelers, especially you, I suggest you give Spectrum Branch a follow. Legendary stream member, fellow streamer, focuses on first playthrough, as well as an accomplished musician, so check out his exploits in his YouTube channel and elsewhere on the net. Thank you so much for being here, Spectrum. I noticed last stream, Ale Puffs. That is right, if you are here, you are an Ale Puff now. In I go. Take it or leave it. Okay, so yes, let's do this. We are playing this game on Steam, right off the desktop, which makes things a little bit tricky, to be perfectly honest with you. It's not as easy to run a game on my computer. It takes away resources from the streaming itself, and jumping through windows makes it just a little bit trickier, I think. We're also using one of these nifty Xbox controllers. The one time that I use an Xbox controller, because I wouldn't know what else to use. And is it loading? Don't fail me now. There we go. Let's see. Thanks, Ailes. Appreciate your philosophies as well. Well, what am I but a collection of my philosophies, Spectrum? Thank you for entertaining my vagrant thoughts. I might go well with donut cake. I don't think I've had donut cake. I might, under the assumption that it is a cake that is largely made up of donuts. And if so, what kind of donut? Where are we? Truly, I am unaware of where we are. Hey, look at that, a shiny tree. Let's see, potato donuts can be quite good too. You know what? I don't think I've had potato donuts. That's something that I gotta look for. I don't. I think I like potato bread. How do I even get off this thing? But I don't think I've ever had donuts made of potato. Oh, there it is. That's how it's done. And a golden rune. Let's see. Ales pack sounded better. Just saying. Well, you know what? Maybe you should file a complaint. Let's see. A huckleberry donut. I don't think I've ever had a huckleberry. I know Huckleberry Hound, that famous dog from the Hanna-Barbera days. Oh my darling, oh my darling, oh my darling Clementine. We have 27,000 runes. That's actually pretty significant. I might not take any risks until we can get the level up, because that is what we do. We try to level up no matter what. Okay. Maybe let's check out this camp since I'm here. There must be a reason why I was here in the first place. What corner of the world am I in? Oh, look at this. I'm in here. There's some catacombs over there. Where's me? This is me. Lux Ruins. I guess there's some ruins here. And there's a sheep here. Let's check out these ruins. Lux is Latin for light. Now, we should always be careful because we never know what's around the next corner. Visions of friend. Bam ba da da dum bam ba dum bum. Let's see, do you know there's a guy on Twitch with the name Ales Tales? I still have Ales and Fails in my search bar to find you easier. So, believe it or not, George isn't at home. Believe it or not, I actually knew about this Ales Tales person from before. And the reason for that is because when I first started on Twitch, I actually wanted something along the lines of Ales and Tales, and I saw that it was taken, and then I let it be. I hope that they are doing well with that name, though I am sure that I would have done better with it. I am sure I would have done better with it. That is my proclamation. Where are we? Okay, it seems like there's something up there. Let's keep going up. Bring it around town should be a sound alert too. Ales is meticulous. More lore unlocked. Well, I gotta tell you, I did do a bit of research in terms of like trying to understand what it is that works as something that people will remember on Twitch, and try to contrast that against what it is that I want to be known as. And so apparently names with numbers and underscores and like X's and ampersands and this and that are never as popular as names without it. That is, those are just numbers. Those are just the numbers. Okay, how do I... Okay. Oh, I see. I see. If I keep going around... This seems like a pretty mighty height. Am I approaching this the right way? Maybe let's go around the other side. What am I not picking up here? Ah, well, there's no way we can... Huh. It's almost like a... It's almost like a very high tower, and I don't quite understand why I can't... Oh, maybe we need to go through the edges here. Maybe that's the idea. the edges of the ruins. And it sounds like somebody is having a little pupper dream right now. Okay. Yeah, so if we just keep going this way, could we actually climb that thing? I think it's a pretty big jump, but I'm gonna try and test it out anyways. Ugh. Okay. Yeah, and so this is the problem right here. Here's the problem. Too many toasters. You know what, this might not be... Let me check out the map, see if that suggests anything else. Lux Ruins. Maybe there's gotta be a different approach. Abandoned Coffin. Maybe that's not an answer for today. Okay, well let's ride. Let's ride. Oh, there's a friend here. There's actually multiple friends here. And let's pick them off. Got him. What are you gonna do? Come at me, sibling. That's what I meant to say. Come at me, sibling. Ooh, lightning proof dried liver. Now, I don't know about you, but I am feeling 22, but also, I love liver. Liver is great. Very metallic tasting. Friends here, then Ailes proceeds to backstab them. It would not be the first time that I've done that. So then... Yeah, I don't think we can actually approach these ruins from here. Okay. Let's mobilize. What is that? That's probably the path that led us all the way up here. Just how heights play out in Elden Ring always surprises me. It seems like you're always fairly walking low to the ground, and yet the elevation, when you realize it, has increased significantly. Wait a second. Wow. The sheep is deciding to roll too. Trying to destroy this thing. Kaboom! There we go. El Kabong. Your character looks like a buff granny. Thank you for your very astute take. Yes, take. Oh, grandmama. Ooh, another one. Fortunately, it seems like we're pretty high level to walk through these areas. So, I feel great. I feel great that I can just careen through anything. At least in these parts. Famous last words, of course. Who is that? Oh, that's not a person, that's a skull. Vulcan skull. Some golden runes. Yeah, just trying to... I feel like, for whatever reason, I haven't been able to find a way to gain access to this last chunk of map. And I really don't understand why. Altus Bloom. Orlando Bloom is what I'd like. I'm going to assume that this is a chasm. It seems like a chasm, smells like a chasm. Chasm Blanca. Alright, what about that graveyard over there? This might be a place that we've already pillaged. But it doesn't... I heard something. Wait, what? What is going on? Oh no. What the... Run! Why am I still not moving fast enough? Well, I was not prepared for that one. That is a huge thing. Okay, let's try and restart this battle. I don't even know I want to start the battle, but let's try and restart it. Okay, it is gone. Who should we bring out? We've got 2 of the superior knights, and then we've also got our pack of wolves as usual. Huh. I wonder if this is like a standard dragon fight where you would mount on your horse and then fight them as they fly away and this and that. It doesn't seem like it. He didn't really engage in flight, which is what I feel most dragons do at the outset of a fight. Your character looked, but for some reasons the bigger and more frames happen, the game lags, but you don't in your camera. Yeah, it must be because they're different assets. Elden Ring runs with runs on the desktop, which is also again just something that's going to affect performance. All my love too long ago. Now, what is the name of this dragon? Yeah, so I might try to face them with you know what, let's be fun. Let's go and face them with Oleg. Should I try mirror mode first? Let's try mirror mode. This should be a fun one. I don't want to I certainly don't want to lose all my runes, but I get the feeling that I can probably run back if I lose. What's this person's name? Look like Lightning Dragon. Why can't I summon yet? Oh yeah, and I can definitely see the lag on that one. I wonder what that's about. I might try to fix the output of the game to be even less. Wait, why did it notice Ancient Dragon Lance Sacks? Okay, fortunately there's a site of grace right here. Can I get off the horse? It's not letting me. Okay, there it goes. Alright, let's see my system options. Auto lock on, camera. Master volume is fine. Cross region. Screen mode. Resolution. Quality settings. Let's go with low. And we'll see what happens with that one. Return to title menu. Okay. Guess let's return to title menu for just a minute here. And while that is happening, let me actually see if I have some intel on this dragon. Ancient dragon Lanasax. And strong versus lightning, weaker to pierce. Four-winged dragon is the sister of Fortisax and has connections to other people in the Golden Order. Optional boss. Okay. Let's see. Closest site of grace. Will retreat once her health reaches 80%. Making her retreat does reduce her health for the other fight. Multiplayer is allowed and you can summon spirit ashes for this one. Well, let's go ahead and try to see if we can actually pull this one off. And hopefully the hopefully the game no longer drops too many frames. Okay, and I think this is the way. Wait a second. Yes, maybe through here. Read message. Bad luck ahead. I agree. Careful approach. And it should show up any minute now. Where is this thing? It's unfortunate that you can't really summon until you're basically seeing the thing. Whoa. Get it. Whoa, hey. Jeez. Move out of the way. He has lightning. I can't hit him. What is this? Is it because I'm not aiming for the legs? Wow, this is ridiculous. And I'm almost out of health. Wonderful. Yeah, this is gonna be a tough one. Why can't I aim the legs? I am so confused. Try and get it. Where did it go? Oh, did it... Huh. Okay. Did we Did we win? You know what? I'm gonna say we won. The dragon left, so there it goes. You know, when I thought, when I read that if you drop it down to 80%, I thought that we actually had to hit it up until 80% of its health was out. But I guess it was just the 20%. Imagine that. Not too shabby. Very good showing for the for the mimic tier. Have we even been into this part? Who is this person? I don't think we should be picking this fight. They look quite tough. Now, if it's just the one, it might be easy, but there's nothing to convince me that they are a single enemy. Let's keep going along this side. Put on the horse just in case. I see another warrior there. Warriors of virtue. Wonder if we can get them while they are still asleep. The greatest technique. Attacking enemies while they nap. Tried and true. Get it? Oh, great. Wow. Oof. Why did I jump? Beautiful. Got it. Whew. Oh no, another one's coming. This is not gonna be good. Not good at all. Have to use some proper tactics here. Like the high ground. Oh, beautiful. Retreat is imminent. Wait, what? Ah, you... The grab. I never see the grab coming. Oof. Boom. What, these guys are tough. Okay, well, at least that's 2 of them down. Maybe I can kite this next one. Maybe. Possibly. Lightning spear. And it didn't even reach it. So beautiful. Wow, they are quick. Oof. Oof. Wow, totally knocked me away. And got him. Really have to be on my reflexes for these fellas. Whew. Alright, let's keep going. I was really hoping that there was some kind of like treasure chest or something here to justify taking down all of these ogres, or whatever it is they are. I guess they are pretty good in terms of experience. I might be relatively close to leveling up if I keep up this pace. I just don't want to fight. Just don't want to fight. Ooh, ruler's mask and the ruler's robe. What about the rumble roses though? Okay. Anything else in these parts that might be of some note? Doesn't seem like it, at least. I wish it was like in The Legend of Zelda when there, as in if there's like a giant treasure that you would generally see like a big coffin to show us that it is that there is something there for us to check out. Unfortunately, in this game, it is very much about all the treasures look exactly the same. They all look like tiny little balls that are shining. See, there's some more of those giant ogres over there. Do I even dare fight them? I think opening up with the lightning spear was a good idea because it's that less amount of health that I have to put into fighting them. At the same time, it's just another thing to worry about. Go ahead and drink my potion. I like how this person dodges. Oof. Okay. Got him. It's all about that timing. All about that timing. Every single time I fight one of these people, it's just like heart racing, just heart racing. It's like, that's because, Ails, you have to get good. Get that goodness. Get that goodness in your heart, I say. Good organic butter from cage-free cows. Okay, so I think we probably got everything that we wanted around here. Let me just double check this map location. If we had a map. Ravine Veiled Village. Close to whatever the abandoned coffin is. And just for my own interest, how far are we from a level up? 6,000. Yeah, 6,000 more. The dreaded level up. It's only after level ups that I actually take risks. That's really the reason why I have to make these assessments. Let's call on, now I forget what his name is. Stormbreaker? No, that's Thor's weapon, Stormbreaker. Torrent, that's it, that's his name. Is this a new set of Grace? Nice. And, no wait, we've been here before, I guess. I suppose that's fine. Magma Worm Makar. I remember that one. That was part of the ascent into Altus Plateau. Of which this might be part of it, maybe. Yeah, I think that's what it was. Right, I remember that this is where we came out from that mini dungeon. And below that is all of the Liurnia of the Drake Lake. So we've come full circle, really. Right, and that's where all those people are. Is there anything that we might have missed in these parts? There seems to be another path, so maybe we should follow it. There's like some swampiness. A lone jellyfish. I'm sure that plant is gonna attack us as soon as we are nearby. Yeah, I don't think we've been here. Let's try and get that thing. Wait. Like a soccer ball. Ash War of Sacred Order. What is that? Grants affinities and skills to an armament. Okay, so I'm guessing it imbues your weapon with Sacred Order. Maybe I should look that up later. And some wolves. They don't really seem to be defending anything. They're not defenders of the realm, I tell you. I wonder why these jellyfish are red. And everything was red. Whoa, run away, golden. These plants are, as usual, they start attacking me with like laser beams from out of nowhere. Alphys blooms. Is there like a secret dungeon here maybe? This looks like potentially an entrance. Hello. So let's come back to this spot. I want to see what's around here before we go in. Ooh. Gold firefly. Run away from the lightning. Of course. Don't want to mess with that thing. You basically don't want to mess with anything in this game, but sometimes that's what you just have to do. Hello! Goodbye. Some golden runes. And what is this place? Some kind of church. Perfumer's Ruins. Yeah, I've never been here. Does this have a site of grace? We probably should not be mounted for this section. It's interesting how a small detour became like this whole mini side quest, as far as I can tell. Maybe if we don't attack the plants, they won't attack us. Wait a second, there's lots of enemies here. Budding cave moss. Cave moss. Couple of knights. This is not a battle that I wanted. Why can't I should have been able to like walk past them. That's goofy. How can a plant snap at me? What is this? Golden Roa. I'm sure that I've already... whoa! That person is not happy that we're here. Ooh. There's a few of them, actually. And it's like a double team or something. You know what? We will come back to this. Let's go check out that cave first. I feel like that makes the most sense. As in, it seems like there's less danger there. Of course, I am about to be proven incorrect. But that's okay. We live and we learn, and we love and we smile. Where is that cave entrance? I probably already lost, like... Oh no, move! Is it... Yeah, I think it's here. Sage's Cave. And excellent, we have a site of grace. Let's tackle it. Lost grace discovered. Summoning pool. Okay, great. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna rest at the site of grace, and we are going to take an ad break. So we will be back in about 4 or 5 minutes with some more Elden Ring. See you then. Hi, hello and welcome back to the Ales Dandy Please stream. I'm Ales Dandy, also known as Beer Goggles 21, Mama Ales, baby boy. And we are here in playing Elden Ring. We just discovered the Sage's Cave, so we're gonna try and see test our luck here. See what's going on. We are 6,000 away from leveling up. Let's hope that we can pick up some experience. I should probably go ahead and equip my, what do you call it? The little lantern? Use. Okay. So there it is. We should be able to see things a little more clearly. I can see clearly now, the rain is fall. Always be very careful as you approach. Of course, no matter what, because we are wearing a lantern, people are going to see us. Hidden path ahead? Really? No, they were right. Always checking for enemies. There's two paths here. Hole. Try fingers. That is, I have no idea what they mean by that. But it sounds very unpleasant. Very, very tiny cave. Only one way to go here. It looks like it opens up. Liar ahead. Okay, and it's those enemies that once they fall, they actually require another attack. Let's go ahead and take off the lantern. Okay, we probably... Well, now I'm regretting that. You know what, let me put it in my equipment. Instead of my... I think it's better to see than not to see. Here. Door ahead. Oh, there was a passage. I'm surprised when the notes actually suggest to us that yes, you can move forward through a hidden door. I feel like most of the time the hints are made to fool you because, you know, people can be a bit terrible that way. There's a couple treasure chests there, but I bet you anything there's some kind of hidden enemy. Enemy mothership approaching. Switch action. Let's open it. Lost Ashes of War. But what is it exactly? Okay. Rejuvenating boluses. So let's see what those items are. Used to duplicate Ashes of War. Okay. I don't think I've ever come across those. Nor have I ever had the need to duplicate Ashes of War. I don't think I've even used them. I don't think I even used them. It's like, here, use this to make 2 of the things that you don't actually use. Kind of like how whenever they used to give you more than one AOL CD back in the day. Don't want to just drop. Still trying to check for enemies. Rain. Seems like we're okay. Given the fact that there was already like a couple of hidden doors, I feel like I'm going to have to probably try and click on walls. Shadows of people. There's a lot of blood, which suggests to me that there might be a fight close by. Ahead. As in through there. Could this be something incredible? They're pointing in that direction, which suggests to me that this is probably a hidden entrance. Before I click on it though, let me explore the rest of this. Of course, we're enjoying some delicious dedicated amber ale. To your health. Yeah, so let's go this way first. Some fireflies. You would not believe your eyes. Liar ahead. Whenever they say liar ahead, I'm assuming that means like an enemy, right? Is that what liar ahead means? There's a blood stain. Be wary of strong foe over there. It looks like a strong foe. It looks like a couple of them actually. So maybe what we do is we go ahead and check the hidden entrance first and then come back over here. And then maybe what we try and do is run past those fellas. I think because they're so close together that it will be impossible to kite them. Oh no. Whoa. Great. Okay, I think we got all of them. Yes? Whew, that was a close one. Let's see if I can just use magics. Great heal. None greater. Trying to make use of those before I use my red vials. Ooh, lots of treasure chests here. Well, let's check them out. Silver pickled foot fowl. Black hood. A candle tree wooden shield. And a nascent butterfly. Nice. I'm hitting things with my... Yeah, that's another thing about fighting with this pike. It's it can be a little tricky whenever it comes to caves and like tight spots. Simply because sometimes it'll just hit the wall and it won't necessarily hit the enemy. By the way, should I equip those? I have been itching to find something to replace this wolf head. Yeah, I don't know. It just doesn't jive with me too much. And also these Yeah, the wolf head's kind of weird. Clarifying horn charm raises focus. Is there something else that I can use instead of this? I don't even know what focus is. I don't even know. Fire. Pearl Drake Talisman. Non-physical damage negation. That might be the way to go. Actually, what are these? Radagon's Source Seal. Why would I want to wear those? Let's go with this one over here. Seems like the most applicable. And yeah, this thing. Can I sort by damage negation? Sure. Where's the one I'm wearing versus... So Banished Knight is better. And Lionel's helmet, of course, is better. Look at that, a beautiful rounded helmet. Okay, so we are technically wearing the best thing that we can be wearing. What does this do? Just a black hood. What over here? And what are we wearing? We can't wear Lionel's armor. That would also be heavy. I yearn for the day where I can wear Lionel's everything. I yearn it. Godric. Look at that. I have the entire equipment set for some reason, and I never knew about it. I never knew. Na 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 da 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 na 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 na. Okay, so what we are going to do is, which direction should we run? We could potentially lure them here into a fight, but I don't know if it's only two of them. That's probably the main issue. I should probably turn off my lantern, actually. There's another one right there. How about here? 1, 2. And I don't know where to go next. I could try and get this person over here first. See if that gives me like a tactical advantage. Decisions. Of course, these are skeletal soldiers, so they're not particularly tough. Yeah, maybe let me... Decisions. What should I do, Rich? Also, welcome, Rich. How are you doing today? It is good to see you once again. I'm assuming you wrapped up with Terra Enigma, was it? I believe it was Terra Enigma. How's ER today's and today's brew? So Elden Ring is as usual getting the best of my nerves. I'm just a nervous Nelly. Every time I encounter any sort of challenge, I'm like, whoa, maybe this is too much. But it's going well otherwise. Thank you for asking. As for what we're drinking today, I thought to do something that would reflect, I don't know, Elden Ringness, and it is a dedicated amber ale, which of course is an amber ale, combines the body of a pale, some of the caramel notes from a maltier beer. That is what we are enjoying today. So as I like to say, to your health. Let's see. Make sure to make the wrong decision. Okay. See, and this is advice that you wouldn't get anywhere else but from a trustworthy person like Rich Lich Glitch. Anybody watching right now, highly suggest you watch Rich's stream. Mostly focuses on retro games, does a lot of randomizers, and just like a jolly good time every time I pop into stream. Also does a lot of Pokemon card pack opening, so if you enjoy that, I highly encourage you go visit him. Yeah, so go and follow. I hear this game's tough. I feel it. That cover. Yeah, yeah. It's like a raven with some skulls and things like that. It's also just like hand drawn, so it's nifty. Uh, Thank you for the SO. My philosophy is make the mistake early and often to speed up the learning. Yeah, I know, but I don't want to be hurt. You know, that's the thing. All right, let's just run in. Let's just run. What's gonna happen? What's gonna happen? What are you gonna do? Maybe they won't notice me. I think they noticed me. Okay. Is there like a route? Maybe. Oh wait, this other person's already coming. We're gonna go into the tunnel and do like the alley technique that we learned from Rurouni Kenshin, where as long as we are in an alley, we can only fight one enemy at a time, no matter what. We have to make sure to defile their ashes, otherwise they come back to life. Wait, did they see me? Or are they just like waiting there? They're just hanging out. They're like, hey, what happened to our buddy over there? There seems to have been a skirmish somewhere there. It's painful, yeah. Yeah, but thank you for stopping by, Rich. I hope that your day is going well otherwise. Maybe have some fun weekend plans ahead of you, I don't know. What we're gonna do is we're gonna run in the direction where that original skeleton was. And hopefully there's like an exit or something like that. Okay, bad idea. Ooh. Gosh. And defile the remains. Yes. It's always difficult to line up that stroke to the bottom. That bottom stroke. I guess I'm talking tennis now. Bottom strokes with ales. Kenshin, that was the other show we watched a lot back then. Yeah, did you enjoy it? I watched up until the end of season 2 with the Kyoto arc. My favorite character was Sanosuke, the guy with the red band and the white, I guess, karate style outfit. And in the Kyoto arc, he developed this technique known as the Futai no Kiwami, which is like a 2-finger extension where you hit once to destabilize your target, and then the second hit completely obliterates it. And for the longest time, I thought that that was an actual thing. I tried it several times. I probably hurt my wrist once too many. But yeah, an excellent show otherwise, though. Pro tip, don't try anime techniques. Let's see. Always wanted to read the manga, yeah. I read some of it, I forget where I left off. Oh yeah, and it blows up the wall. Yeah, exactly. Because the first hit destabilizes the target. It has nothing to do except explode. I think it was before Shishi or... Yeah, exactly. It's like he actually learned that from one of his generals, I think. But yeah, always love the trips down memory lane, Rich. And actually, I don't know. I know that it was recently there was like an anniversary for Gundam Wing. I know that you're also like a fan of Wing. Ooh, hidden door. I specifically remember that I saw online they like did a remake of the second opening for Gundam Wing, and I was going to send it to you, but obviously I have the attention of a goldfish, and then I forgot about it. You probably already saw it though. Is there anything else here? I don't watch anything now. Nothing really catches my attention. Yeah, I understand. They don't make them like they used to, you know? Okay, let's go into this creepy cave. Creepy cave sounds like a level from Donkey Kong Country. Creepy cave. Or DK64. Ooh, another treasure chest. And it seems like there's no enemies here. I can't imagine that there's a trap. Why would there be a trap? Why would there be a trap hidden behind all of these ads that just popped up? Golden Great Arrow. Nice. I do not use my arrows ever. All good. I didn't see it. Not really tapped into anime. Yeah, that's okay. No, that's decent. I think there is good stuff out there. Just gotta dig. And there's some from authors like that I haven't gone to. Yeah, and sometimes it's about trying to like follow the creators that you enjoyed in the past. I feel like a lot of the times I will just watch whatever anime is the anime of the day. Like I've been watching a lot of Solo Leveling, which is great, don't get me wrong, but it's not like anything as good as the classics. It's fine, it's power fantasy, it's okay. Wait, what was, oh, it was another soldier. Every time a red shadow appears in front of me, I always think, wait, is that an enemy? Is that an enemy? And then, of course, it's just a shadow of somebody that died. Be wary of jumping. This is, of course, a platformer, so obviously a lot of the game rides on you jumping properly. I don't like this. I don't like this. Okay. Every single time I have to go through one of these, I have to remember like what's my run button, and a lot of the times I just whiff it. I have so many runes though. I can't imagine that it's a hard jump. Let's go. Not hard. It was okay. It was okay, everyone. Situation, crisis averted. I hate jumping. Yeah. There's so much at stake when it comes to jumping in this game, because it's not like a fight where you mess up because you didn't do the fight properly. It's like a single jump is what determines your fate. Because everything just happens to be a giant chasm. Look at that. Look at that. Beautiful. Should I go in here? I'm gonna go in here. There's so many hidden doors in this place. You know, I also hate jumping in real life now that my knees are pretty bad. So there's another minus points to jumping. Real life. I think I saw like this, what was it, like a TikTok? Oh, it's one of these doors. Oof. Okay, so we're gonna do it. Let me explore the rest of the cave before we do that. There was one of these TikToks or Instagram reels where there's this person that is like in their kitchen and they're like on a step stool, and then all it is the person jumps off the step stool, and the next scene is just like an ambulance driving them away. And I'm like, yeah, I feel that. That sounds about right. So bad. Jumping is bad in all games, IRL, just across the board, yeah. In Marvel 2 I die a lot because I screw up my jump. Yeah, I feel like in fighting games I get and this is probably like a beginner's trap for me, in that I feel like a jump kick is always going to easily gain me the upper hand, and of course it's like the most basic trick in the book. It lures me into a sense of security that I shouldn't be having. Oh, there's another golden door here. Good luck. What if I don't need luck? Wait, so there's 2 golden doors here? Which one should I do first? Oh, I don't know. You know what I'm gonna do? I am going to go all the way back to the site of grace. I'm gonna do my level up. I think I can level up there, right? And then I'll come back and do these challenges, because I kind of just don't feel oh wait, there's no way back. There's no way back. Oh, great. Well, there's only one way to go. So there's this one over here. I wonder if they lead to the same exact boss. And then of course, there's the one over there. I might actually have to look this up. Like, which one gives me the biggest chance of success here? In versus games, you have to get off the ground. Death is a way. Death is a way forward. Sentry torch. You can put it in your hand. Okay. So, where's the bosses here? Make your way back to the waterfall and stay left to face the other boss, the invisible Black Knife Assassin. You can put it in your offhand to make her invisible. Simply stand on the patch of dirt, blah blah blah. She drops the concealing veil. Necromancer Garrus. Field boss. Optional boss. Attacks board like a player character. Multiplayer is allowed, and you can summon Spirit Ashes. So given the fact that I can summon Spirit Ashes, this might not be an impossible fight. But you never know. I've whiffed easier fights. And that is why I say, to your health. Do I have... Yeah, let's go after the Necromancer first. I have a bad feeling about the... what do you call it? The Black Knife Assassin. I have a bad feeling about somebody that is named an assassin. I don't know about you. Okay. So let me see if I have everything I need. I don't really need a great arrow. Can I just remove that? Okay. Let's try and destroy them. We will use the Mimic tier for this one. I can't imagine that it is not sufficient. So it's time to duel. Wait, there's a thing here. Wait, what? Wow. Insta-death. What was that about? And there goes, there goes 36,000 runes. Gosh darn it. Okay. We're gonna run all the way back. We are running, folks. So ridiculous. Come on. I can't imagine that it hit that hard. What a mess. Enjoy duel. What? I love it. Whoa. And there goes all those runes. I guess there was no point in even trying to go back. I totally just like freaked out on that one. And it's because I was looking for my flask. And I couldn't. I was just like, what is that? What? I can't cycle through 4 items clearly. Well, you know what? Now that we have no reason to be afraid of losing runes because we've already lost all of them. Now we can just go through the fight. That is painful. We worked so hard for those. Where's the door? Oh, here it is. Ah, could have done that this entire time. Okay, so we're back to where we were. Alright. Let's try this one more time. Maybe... I feel like we were doing what we were supposed to be doing, though. I can't imagine that he hit so hard that he took me down in a single shot. Oh, well. So, maybe don't go the direct route here. Wait, what? Dang. It's like a single hit. Necromancer Garrus. I wonder if he has like insta kill. Necromancer Garrus. Let's see, what are the tips here? Scarlet Rot. Optional boss fight. Stats and attacks won't like a player with equipped items. Multiplayer is allowed. Blah blah blah. Health. Does not carry. Parryable now. Vulnerable to backstab. Prince of that staff. Defense, blah blah blah. Okay. Best tips: use strike weapons quickly to dispatch the skeletal snails, which can roll at you at fairly high speed. Are the skull snail summons that also have the ability to cast death magic. The fight is reasonably straightforward for melee users who will be able to take down Garrus' small health pool quickly. The fight has only two major dangers. Garrus is able to do damage very quickly with his flail, which also causes bleed buildup. AI likes NPC invaders, so expect Garrus to roll to avoid being stun locked. Poise broken, this and that. So basically he just has incredibly high attack. That's the issue here. Whew, okay. Try it again. Maybe just keep our distance this time. I'm still very sore about losing all of those runes. Very sore. And keep going. Oh, I keep doing this. Oof, that jump is still as perilous as ever. Okay, we're gonna try and keep our distance, maybe let the Mimic Tier do a couple things before we try it out. Oh, wait a second, I think I know what happened. I think the obvious problem that we're facing is that when we summon the Mimic Tier, I completely forgot this detail, but the Mimic Tier actually costs health. That is why I was dying so quickly to the person. It's not because he hits hard, it's because I basically had no health. And let me suggest that this is one thing that continues to surprise me about Elden Ring. There's no such thing as really like cheap deaths. It is always that you've made some silly mistake, and you just gotta learn the fight. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna summon the Mimic Tier as usual, as you do. And then we're gonna grab a flask. It's just like how you do in real life whenever you I don't know, donate blood. And then of course you have to eat a burger. That's what you gotta do. Okay, let's try this again. That's a bad downside. Yeah, it's the only summon in this game that actually requires health. But we should be able to get it relatively excuse me, relatively quickly. Let's make it happen, Captain. Oh, there's summons don't. Yeah, they actually just use magic or mana. Or magic with a CK. Wait. Whoa. Get him. Fairly astute. He just loves rolling. Move, move, move. Oof. Oh no. Got him. Yes! Oh wait, why is this thing still alive? Okay, good. So it wasn't a hideously difficult battle. I want to say that the worst part about this was the fact that I lost 30,000 runes. Oh, I was so close to leveling up. So close. Old Codger ahead. Thank you for the GG's, Rich. I don't know that if you actually closely noticed that fight, there was no strategy. I was just trying to hit them before they got me. So I appreciate the comments. I don't think there's anything else here. It doesn't seem like it, anyways. What a chump. Praise the warrior. The warrior from the 1980s WWF, of course. Okay, so now we're gonna run back in and try and do the second boss. Who's the boss, of course? Tony Danza. Let's go ahead and get some tackling fuel in. You know what? We would probably be in a better position character-wise had I never booted the game. Okay. Well, my love too long ago. All right, let's go ahead and run in. And I'll just use my Side of Grace. I can't imagine that the optional boss is more difficult. Sorry, less difficult than the actual boss. Hello. Ouch. Just keep going, just keep going. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. That person never hit me before. Whoa! Okay, so that's where the first one goes. The second one is down here. Okay, so let me get some health back, since we're just gonna summon the Mimic Tier again. Great heal. And as soon as we do the summon, of course, we're gonna go forward with what do you call it? Taking a flask. Where is the Black Knife Assassin? Wait, what? What the? We gotta keep rolling here. I can't target them. Oof, there they are. Gosh, what is... Get out of their path. Move, move, move. Where are they? Oof. Ouch. They're trying to go for the weakest target, which is me. Got it. Nice. Whew. Totally cheesed them. Concealing Veil. Now, what does that do? Conceals wearer while crouching away from foes. That's cool. So, really the difficult part here was... what do you call it? Trying to get the target to show itself to us. And apparently there's an item that you could have had on you to make sure that you saw them. But had I not had like a second opponent on it, the battle would have been nigh impossible. It was definitely just popping in and out of existence. Well, at least the Sage Cave has been completed. And we have 18,000, which is not as good as where we started, but it will have to do. Let's go check out those ruins again. Oh, and I should probably use the Site of Grace. I can't see a thing. Where's the exit? Oh, yes. It's also just like dusk. Like Hotel Dusk. Let's go ahead. Family heads. What is this? It's a flail. I think that's the flail that they were using. Skeletal mask. Raptor's black feathers. Okay. Let's put torrent back on our menu. How do I unequip? I always have to look for the most basic things. I think it's you have to go to equipment instead. Yeah. Here we go. What is this? A Crystal Bud. Wasn't there a brand of beer called Crystal Budweiser? Or am I thinking of Crystal Coke? Ah, so sore about that loss. All, all is uh, all is forgiven, but not all is forgotten. Oh, go away. Crystal Coke was a thing for sure. Yeah, I vaguely remember it. I wonder what its main drawing point was. I was a fan of the original recipe of Coke Zero. The Coke Zero that exists today is a little different. It's not terrible, but it is not the original recipe. You'll get them back plus more. I appreciate it, Rich. I'm just I'm just what do you call it? What's the way where you explain that you're a sore loser? Um, let's call it a sore Sally. Just whine a lot. Just whine a lot. Which means it's time to whine things down. This lady. Probably that it was clear, so it didn't have that dark coloring, I'm guessing. Because that's what you're looking for when you're choosing a soft drinks color. You wouldn't want a green soda. I mean, I guess there's green sodas. There's Mountain Dew. Speaking of which, I know that I've definitely aged out of like cool things when it comes to soft drinks. Ales is no longer cool when it comes to soft drinks. But one of the things that I noticed is that everybody is very, at least in my circles, everybody is so focused on these Baja Blasts. And I've never tasted them, so I have no idea what they taste like. But I'm just like, hey guys, just cool it. It's okay. It's just, you don't see me talking about beers like that. Okay, don't you want your Coke to look like Sprite? You know, to make like the ultimate taste test, which Coke do you prefer, Coke or Sprite? Green River was a good green soda. I don't think I've had it. Speaking of green drinks, there is a green lager. At least there's at least one green lager. I know that they sell it in Singapore, and they are able to make it green because it has like this type of microscopic algae, which is green, of course. Got him. I think I'll go with the Sprite. Yeah, I think if I want like a neutral soda flavor, I'll just go for Sprite. That's probably my go-to. Every once in a while, when I stop by the ice cream store, the old ice cream store, I'll just ask for like a, I don't know what the combination is called, but it's basically like a scoop of ice cream in like a little cup with some soda in it. And I ask, well, what soda are you gonna add there? And they're like, do you want Sprite? I'm like, that sounds about right. Whoa. Totally wailed. They were tough. I wish that they were like, ooh, Omen Killer robe. Long gloves. Boots. I got his entire outfit. Let's see, I love it when beer gets all sciencey and technical. Yeah, there's definitely something to be appreciated when you're talking about why there's specific flavors that you can put there, why they come up, or like the reason behind them. And it's specifically because beer, it's not like you can just put a bunch of things in a vat and you'll have your thing, right? It's not like soda where you would generally just combine all the flavors, and that's what you have there. You actually have to like age beer, and you have to like make sure that the organisms that are fermenting your beer are also doing the processing there to get you to the flavors that you need to be. So it's there's definitely something to be said there. Sorry, I'm trying to cut down this garden. There's definitely a treasure chest there, but how do I set everything on fire? That's what I want. Flame cleanse me. I don't have like a good... Let's try this one. We're basically just shooting lightning into the sky, hoping for these things to... Wait a second, there was a plant right next to me. Alright, it's just walking to me. They're actually quite weak, so I don't even know why I'm afraid of this. Get this last one. Nice. Okay, I think we got all of them. Poison bloom. I guess soda and ice cream is a float. Yeah. Look, Rich. I know that these are basic knowledge details about life. I just don't know. I'm just not in the ice cream community, you know. I'm just playing. I'm just playing. Perfumer's Cookbook. I think it was just like a few days ago where we were like at some sort of like ice cream place or like a bakery or something. And for the life of me, I just lost notion of what a smoothie was. And I was like, is that like a juice? Is that a juice? And yeah, there's a... I can almost taste it. Thank you for that, in I go. There's just a certain level of vocabulary that I just don't engage with very frequently, so something like a smoothie is something that I generally don't ask for, so... Time. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, so, yeah, I asked for a juice. Give me a juice. Okay, I don't think there's anything else here. It's kind of a juice, chunky juice. Yeah, it's a chunky juice, so I was halfway there. Give me a juice with all the chunks in it, please. And some froth. Maybe some milk. Let's see. I had a beer that was a smoothie, not good. Tasted like an alcoholic V8. See, so I can't imagine which smoothie beer you had. So, but ooh, what is that thing? It's like a giant plant lord. The plant lord. Okay, we're gonna try and ambush it. So there's definitely a type of beer category that's more popular these days, known as smoothie beers. And really, what it is you take a sour ale base, and then you add fruit pulp into it, and then you know, mix those two things together. And generally, if you get the right tartness, and then you get the right balance of like good body, it can actually be quite good and quite refreshing. But they're also they just tend to like what do you call it? What's the word? Separate if you just leave them hanging. So sometimes they can be a little tricky to drink too. You know what? We've got an ad in like 20 seconds, so I'm just gonna stay here in the safest spot ever, and we will be back with more Elden Ring. Wait, hold on. This sounds like what I had. They make a lot of sours, this brewery. I think I just didn't like that it was thicker. Yeah, and I wouldn't necessarily say that it's for everybody. My partner loves them. It's basically the one thing that I can get for her that she won't complain about, but please don't tell her I said that. All right, we will be back with more Elden Ring in a few minutes. welcome back to the Ales Dandy Please stream. I'm your host, Ales Dandy, a gentleman streamer, the excellence of an execution, Beer Goggles 21. And we are playing Elden Ring today, and we are navigating, what is this, the Perfumer's Ruins or something like that? It's a place where they make perfume, cologne, those scented candles, Axe body spray, of course. Yeah, so we're having a great time, a grand old time. We're also enjoying some dedicated amber ale to your health. Okay. I feel like we've made some good progress today, even though we lost a bunch of ruins, and I'm gonna keep mentioning that. I feel like we made some good progress. We took down 2 bosses, scared away a dragon, got a nice few sets of armor. So you know what? Given the fact that generally these Elden Ring runs always turn south, I think that today we're doing okay. I think we're not doing horrible. Take this thing down. Okay, let's keep going. Yeah, so if I recall correctly, all the way to the top there's like a giant flower, and that's probably where we need to go. So many Altus blooms. And some more of these plants. Nice. Gotta love it when you take them both down in one shot. And there's that giant one right there. I bet it's the sort of plant that as soon as you go within range, it'll start casting like magic lightning. So I want to try and avoid that situation. Can I just walk around this part? Destroy the ads first. I might just throw some like fire jars at it. That might make the most sense. I hope I have some fire jars. Don't really make them too often. And then I might be able to get all of the ads at the same time. Let's try and get these ones first. Move. Seems like for some reason we haven't been noticed yet, which is weird. Can't it see me with its eyes? It's a little odd. Okay, let me see how many fire pots I have. Fire pots. Oh, I have the roped crack pots, which are not great. Can I just throw them away so that I can make them explosive stones? Let's go to the crafting menu. Fire pots. How many do we have? We only have 5 smoldering butterflies, so let's make them count. Can I just make all of them? Okay. And equipment. I have a feeling we probably won't even need them. But you never know. And of course, that's not how you throw things. It's pretty strong for an enemy, though. Oof. Whoa. It's still not dead, apparently. Okay, we're just gonna kite it. It's a bit too fierce for us. Ooh. Goodness. If we only had a fire incantation, this might be easier. Here's hoping for some big chunk of experience at following this. Nice. Down it goes. Okay, definitely not the boss type, but oh, there's a door here. That's why it was protecting like some kind of dungeon door. Let's see, Ailes, I know someone who has stage 5 kidney failure. She's just 18. How does that happen? Is it from drinking or genetic? Well, I guess first of all, I am sorry to hear that they are facing this duress. That sounds awful, especially at that age when you haven't really lived that long. Now, I guess my question is, do they drink, right? Because if they drink, that is part of the situation, right? I feel like you would have to drink a heck of a lot in order to have kidney failure at that stage. So unless they have a serious problem with alcohol, I would probably assume, very armchair assumption, that it is genetic, at the very least in part. Okay, so let's go down this. What is that? A gargoyle? Let's go down inside this cave and see what's in here. I don't think there's anything else in this part. Ooh. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else. Let's go in. Hopefully it's like one of these small caves that only just have a treasure. And then, you know how in Elden Ring there's a lot of caves that all there is you just go in and there's a bunch of treasure. That's exactly what this is gonna be. I basically just lost where the door was. Okay, there it is. Slowly. Fortunately, there's candles. No enemy ahead. That's good. Fear ahead. Okay. There's a chest, which generally is not... I feel like there's been a few times where we go down into a crypt and there's a trap. So just to be sure, there's no illusory walls here. There's of course always the trick that it's like a chest that sends you someplace else. Perfumer's talisman. What does that do? We've also just got a whole bunch of perfume bottles. Container required for crafting perfumes. Okay, so, and we have 5 of them. Very cool. Raises potency of arts employing perfume. Very nice. And then we have some boots. Perfumer's robe. Expands craft and perfumer's cookbook. Does that mean that we have like perfume recipes? Is that the idea? Consumables, throwing pots, perfume arts. So a spark aromatic. Well, this is scatter sparks in a wide area. Boost ally attack power, induces. I'm gonna have to try these at some point. So this one raises attack, and then this is kind of like a area of effect. Well, if I wanted to become a perfumer, this would have been the place to be. But Mama didn't raise no perfumer. House? Was this a house? Always gotta make sure that there's no like no door ahead. It definitely looked like a door, right? It looked like a door. I just want to make sure that there's no like secret cave around here. Okay, so there doesn't seem to be anything more here. I was hoping for potentially maybe like a site of grace or something like that, but no such luck. Let's get out of here. And on to the next thing. I'm glad that we were able to just like basically truck through everything. This is not an enemy, is it? Okay. So we're done with these ruins. What else is here around the map? Guess we keep riding in this direction. At some point we won't be able to keep moving forward. See, and it just ends in a chasm. Okay, so we don't want to take that fall. I think that this is probably back to the main path. It's probably where we came from. Okay, so let's keep going this way. These are all these plants. We've already gone through here. Can you imagine if I had those 36,000 runes right now? I would be sitting pretty at 60,000 runes. Basically, more or less. Ooh, what is this? It looked like a little entrance. And we go through here. Yeah, so even though this area is, I guess, fairly early in Altus Plateau, I'm surprised that I didn't come this way this entire time. Totally missed out on that dragon too. we now? Back to Sage's cave. So in that direction, we would just drop. Very good. Some wolf friends. More wolf friends. Right, and this is the site of grace that led us to this entire area. The Lux Ruins, which we can't access no matter what we try. I don't know. Maybe we go back to the area of the hilltop of the giants and look and try to see if we can follow the next part of the next part of the story. That might be a good idea. Ancient Snow Valley ruins, freezing lake, like the Giant's Manor. Yeah, maybe let's go in that direction. Let's do something completely different, and let's try to follow along with Game's quest. Hold on a second. Oh, a friend request. Gee, I wonder what their intentions are. I wonder. So last time on Elden Ring, we had reached the hilltop of the giants, and I think we're supposed to go to that manor, maybe? There's like a... what do you call it? I think there's like a manor that follows in the storyline. I'm not 100% sure. A volcano manor, I think that's what they call it. The trees are floating. And you can summon pets here, or summons. I wonder what the danger is. I'm the one who knocks. I'm the one who knocks. Can't even say it straight. I feel like this is an arena for like a dragon fight. Let's go ahead and drink some water. Water, of course, the element which brings life. Not only does it help you regulate your metabolics and quench your thirst, but also helps you stave off the deleterious effects of alcohol consumption, so please drink up. Okay. Boy, it sure got incredibly windy when I went up here. Can hardly see a thing. This is not a part of the map that we can visualize yet. Yeah, there's some kind of boss enemy here. I see shadows. Uh-oh. I don't like that. Borealis, the freezing fog. Where are they? Is it a dragon? It's gotta be a dragon, right? I heard it. Yes. Where's the ground? This is no good. I can't tell where they are. Wow. Can you move? Can you move, please? Where are they? Oh, there. Okay. So the reach of this is pretty far, much like a standard dragon. Try and get him. Nice. Move, 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 move. Oh, dead. Dead on the spot. Look at that. 100% health. Dead on the spot. Ah, that is painful. Maybe I need some like ice, what do you call it? Like ice protection? I'm gonna go get my runes back. That's ridiculous. Second time I'm about to lose like everything. Where are these things? After all that struggle. Wait, did I pass them? Yes. And out of the fog. We don't want to be in the fog. Does it just go through cycles where it looks like this? Because this is not... it basically doesn't make me want to like play in this area. Can I at least check my map? Okay, I hear it. I have no idea where I'm going here. Who do I want to summon here? Wolves? Sure, summon the wolves. They might be the only things that are quick enough to keep up with the dragon anyways. Though I don't really vouch for their longevity. Oof. Oof, tail swipe. Unfortunately, the boys are gone. The boys are no longer back in town. I like the fact that they're munching at the jump. Well, there goes there goes their ability to draw away their attention. I need somebody who's a bit quicker. I also just want to equip some like ice guards. There's got to be some ice guards that I can get. Okay, so maybe we dismount here for just a minute. Can I actually look at my menu? Equipment. Okay, so slowly it restores HP, blah blah blah. Non-physical damage negation. Magical damage. Unfortunately, none of these really do much of anything for ice damage. It stinks. It stinks. Sacrificial twig. Concealing veil. I don't know if it's a great idea to face this thing right now. I might give it one more shot. but I'm not really holding a... Why is there a giant lobster there? What is that? Well, let's focus on the dragon at hand. And let's hope that we don't get into the path of the lobster. The lobsters, ladies and gentlemen. Kill it, kill it. Nah, I'm good. I'm good. And watch out, watch out, watch out. And it's gonna swipe, maybe. Now the key here is to stay in front of its attacks. And unfortunately, sometimes you can outrun them, but they're still quick enough to get you because the fight is designed for you to have these resources available to you. That's no good. Go far, go far, go far. Sometimes the approach is just a killer. That's no good, that's no good. Oof. Trying to get it on this talon and it just turns so easily towards me. Go this way. Oof. It doesn't matter how quickly you race towards it. Going for that tail cut. Now. Beautiful. Go, move, 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 move. Hyper beam. It's coming. It's a coming. Boom. And I feel like running towards that side was always a bad gambit. Careful, careful, it's gonna fly. Yeah, I knew it. If you startle it too much, it just flies. Boom! Too close, a bit too close for comfort. Can get maybe 2 shots. Move, move, jump. Okay, we're running out of circle here. Now. Move, move. And the thing about fighting dragons is that you can whittle them down as much as you want, but you make basically one mistake, and that's the end of that story. Whoa, just bounced off. We're running out of circle. I knew it. We need to bring it closer to here. This is definitely a tough one. We're gonna have to be extremely selective with when we hit it. Move, 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 move. is that? What is that? Who's it calling? Is it summoning something? That's no good. Like Sonic says, that is no good. If I keep riding too close, it's gonna just fly out. It's coming. Nice, at least it's back a little bit closer to the middle. Okay, always gotta watch out for the flies. Uh-oh. Keep running, keep running. We are a little bit over 50%. As long as it doesn't change its strategy, we might be okay. Why are there jellyfish here? I mean, sea jellies. Land sea jellies. Oh, and it's aggravating it. Whoa! I'm freezing, or I'm frosty. I see, so basically don't be close whenever it roars, is the idea. Move, 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 move. No matter how quickly I run, he basically just has to turn around a little bit to like get me. Bounced. Bounced. Move, 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 move. The air is basically the most dangerous time. Because it is about just like, it just plops down once and it got you. And then you gotta kind of know where the fire is going, otherwise you will always fall victim to it. Ah, it's a battle of attrition here. Getting greedy here, getting too greedy. Oof! Whoa, I literally jumped out of my chair for that one. Move, move, move. That's wild. Okay, I think there is a path forward here. Watch out! Go, 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 go! And we're out. Wow! That was such an investment. Such an investment. Ah, painful. You know what, given the fact that we don't have that much more time left, I'm not gonna try that battle again, but at least I know it's doable. We might have to jump on this one once again. Let me go get my runes and back out. Ah, I really thought that there was like a good chance that we had it. Oh well. Let's just hope that we can get our runes back without upsetting too much. Just right towards the runes. What a mess. It really is that we just went against it, cornered it into like the corner of the screen. Whoa! Can you clear the field, please? I can't see a thing. Uh-oh, we're running towards it, aren't we? If it would just lift up the fog, I can't see a blasted thing. What is that? A cave? Some kind of cave. I still need my runes, folks. Just a simple fella that wants their runes back. Good. Now let's go around it. I can't believe that this entire time we don't have like some kind of like ice protection, what do you call it, like a pendant or something like that. Like not a one. Yeah, what is this thing? So I'm gonna mark this thing on my map as dragon. Spirit Collar Cave. Let's place a marker. Dragon. There. And how much does this cost? Use stone sword key. Sure. Okay. And of course my game just crapped out. Wonderful. No, there it is. Weird. Side of Grace. I'm assuming that this is yet another cave. Another mini dungeon sort of thing. You know what, let's also save this one for next time, since we basically have about 15 minutes left. Let me go ahead and mark this one on the map as well. What do you call it? Marker. What do I use for caves generally? Treasure? Let's put house. House sounds about right. Dr. House. Paging Dr. House. What are these gargoyles doing? Alright, so let's go back to maybe the freezing lake side of Grace. Maybe let's try to get back on the path. Back on the right path. Honestly, had I taken down that dragon, would have been like an excellent way to like close out stream today. Can't win them all, I suppose. What is that up there? How do I get up there? Is there like a path? Call on torrent. It's like a cemetery. An elephant graveyard. Wow. And there seems to be some soldiers there, but that's not really what we're looking for. I want to know what that is. This thing that I'm facing. Something is trying to attack me, which is why I can't look at my map. Keep moving. Mobilize. I can't go through here. Of course I can't go through there. Why would I assume that there wouldn't be invisible walls? Hey everyone. Yeah, so what is this structure? Is it some kind of a this thing over here? And it's one of these markers. What does this thing say? Good luck. I will need it. There's no doubt in my mind that I will need it. I feel like we are close, and yet it's so distant. It's like we have to ride around in order to get there. See, how do people make this game look easy with effective positioning and heavy damaging attacks? Are they that good and smart, or they all look at one guy's guide? Good question. I don't know. I can tell you that I am... I don't really strategize my fights. I basically go in guns a-blazing, and if it works, it works, and if it doesn't, it doesn't. It's mostly just trial and error as well as experience, and that's probably the right approach, Kodama. Also, welcome. It's good to see you. I think it was a couple of weeks back, but love the new pupper, Kodama. I hope things are working out well with them. And of course, quick shouty here before I totally forget. Anybody watching right now, kindly give our friend Kodama RBM a follow, who's a very fun streamer. Last seen streaming Lies of P. Lies of P. The lies of Pinocchio. Don't believe the lies of Andor, folks. Yeah, but thank you so much for stopping by. Oh, there's a chair there. I still can't open my map, which means that I'm still being targeted. Ooh, and there's a present. Okay, now we can actually see the map again. I would think those same people would use the same mindset in other games, but yet they aren't as effective. I'm just shocked game sense doesn't carry over. Some somber smithing stone. Those are always useful to upgrade some of our equipments. The equipments. And what are these ruins? I don't think we've been here before. Huh. It looks like it might house a site of grace or potentially one of these crypts. Let's check it out. Sorry, I'm mostly lurking. I'm playing Elden Ring right now as well. Excellent. There's some synergy going, and don't worry about it. I appreciate the lurk, of course. But I hope that your run through Elden Ring is more productive. Ooh, we can summon creatures. I don't know if we should summon yet, considering that I don't know what the big bad is. The Stargazer's ruins. You know what? Let's summon the boys. The boys are back in town. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Get it. Yes. That's what we mean when we say it's always better to attack in a posse. The party posse, even. Whoa! That was foolish. Jeez. These folks don't mess around. Okay. Ah, what a whiff. What a whiff. The Grand Heal. The nice thing about that particular spell is that it heals targets around me as well. So it allows me to help out my my puppers as well. The puppers. It seems like there's like a purple shade over there. Why am I... Okay, great. Let's see, having a hard time on a boss right now, but it's also a challenge run. Gotcha, gotcha. Well, best of luck, Kodama. If anybody can, you can. Okay. Slowly but surely. Wait, is that just an eagle? Looks like just an eagle. Why are there eagles here? They're not real eagles. Come on, boys. Like the old Toonami adage used to say. Who's saying that? Believe in yourself and create your own destiny. Wait. It's the it's the sea jelly.
I've been waiting ever so long. Forever and ever it seems.
This might be a good spot to summon my own jellyfish, I suppose. I keep calling it a jellyfish. I know it's supposed to be a sea jelly. There's no such thing as jellyfishes. Wait, is that a... Oh wait, there's some more bats here. Get it! Got it. Is there more? If only they weren't against the wall. Nice. See, and I can't hit because they're so close to the wall. It's so frustrating when that happens. Okay, good job everyone. Good job. Good hustle. Good talk. They just pushed around the old bat corpse. But yeah, we gotta go inside that cave, Luigi. Might be the last thing that we do today. Let's go inside that cave and see what happens. Let's go in here, friends. Summoning octopus. Great. Held shut by a seal. Oh, we can't actually go in. I wonder if I should summon my own jelly. That might have to be something that I look up later. I don't think I can unsummon. Or at least I don't want to do that yet. Okay, I don't think there's anything more to do here. So what I feel like I'm gonna do... Wait, is there another crevice here? Yeah, nothing particularly useful though. That is so creepy. Ooh, some butterflies. Nascent butterflies. And of course the wolves are becoming unsummoned, which is probably what we want, honestly. Sorry boys, but apparently I need to summon a jellyfish instead. They're still here. They're still here. How do I get... I need to get far enough so that they unsummon. Maybe through here? If I go this direction. Okay, so I think they unsummoned. Let me go back in. And let's go talk to this thing again.
Never so long. Forever and ever it seems.
Let me go ahead and... What is it? It's not under equipment, right? It's under inventory or status.
Sister, where did you go?
Or maybe it's under pouch, right? That's not it. Gestures.
Promise me when we turn 14, we go to see the stars.
Right, so it is equipped, but
I've been waiting ever so long.
we can't really, unless we trade them into the other slot. That's obnoxious. How about we switch?
Sister, where did you go?
Okay,
Promise me when we turn 14, we go to see the stars.
why can't I summon the... It won't let me because I guess I've already summoned
Forever and ever it seems.
my wolves. You know what, that's fine. Let's go ahead and jump back to the closest side of Grace. And we probably gotta go ahead and wrap up anyways. Yeah, we gotta go wrap up. Let's go back to intermission over here. Alright, well, that was the Ales Dandy Play stream for today, Friday. Thank you so much everyone for your company today. We had a whole bevy of folks. We had Kodama here, we had Inaigo, Rich of course, coming in with the cool notes on regular old soda pops. Thank you so much for popping in, Rich. And we had Spectrum here earlier as well. Thank you so much everyone for your company, and of course all my love to my lurkers. If you're interested in this kind of nonsense, I stream on Wednesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays. On Wednesdays I stream A Link to the Past. Thursdays we're playing Final Fantasy VIII, and on Fridays we're doing Elden Ring. If you want to know my specific schedule, feel free to follow me on the socials, or don't and save yourself some sanity. Have a good evening, Ales. Have a good evening, Rich. Once again, thank you so much for being here. Let's go ahead and find somebody to raid, and I actually have a good idea of who I want to raid today. They are celebrating their birthday. I hope they are still streaming. But yeah, it's Dante, a fellow member of the Fruities. I don't know what they're streaming right now, but I would like to stop by and say hello. Let's see. They are doing, you know what? I think they're reading a Kudo board. So yeah, let's go say hello to him. If you'd like a raid message, here's one for viewers, and here's one for followers. Let me go ahead and copy one of those myself. If I could, I would. So yeah, let's go say hello to Dante. Let's wish him a happy birthday. And as I like to end these things, stay thirsty, Alpac. We will see you again.